Congratulations on finishing your very first Blender 3D character. Now we'll make it posable by adding bones inside the mesh. If you're watching just the rigging section, please understand that this is part of a much larger Build Your First 3D Character in Blender video that you can also find in my channel. Everything will be subtitled. The screen capture process that you'll be seeing matches the subtitle paste perfectly, leaving no room for confusion. I will not be talking about add-ons like Rigify here. I want to make sure that you know how to use the bones on their own merit without any special assistance so that you actually know what is going on. Let's go! It's time to add bones into our character so that we can pose him. Press Shift A, Armature, Single Bone. Move the bone so that it takes its place as the hip/root bone. Scale it down as shown. Go to Edit mode. Select the bottom point of the bone and press E to extrude. Press E to extrude all the way down to the ankle. Press E to extrude all the way down to the feet. Select the long leg bone. Subdivide the bone like so. Move the knee points up to match the knee line of your character. Move this part forward so that the bone bends like so. Select the top part of the hip bone and press E 3 times to extrude it like so. Select this point. Press E to extrude the shoulder joint. Press E again to extrude out the arm. Extrude from here to form the head bone. Select the long arm bone and subdivide it like so. Move this point to match up with the elbow line. Subdivide one more time here. And move the new points to match up with the wrist joint. Move the elbow point back a little like so. Name this bone as pelvis. Name this bone as spine 0. Name this bone as spine 1. Name this bone as neck. Name this bone as head. Name this bone as clavicle.L. Name this bone as bicep.L. Name this bone as forearm.L. Name this bone as hand.L. Name this bone as pelvis connector.L. Name this bone as thigh.L. Name this bone as knee.L. Name this bone as feet.L. Now select all these bones as I have selected them here. Right-click, Symmetrize. You will see that the bones are now perfectly mirrored. Go back to Object mode. Go to Shaded mode. Click in front so that the bones are visible at all times. Select the Boxman. Then, while holding Shift, select the bone. Now press Ctrl P, then select with automatic weights. Now with the bone selected, you can go to pose mode and rotate things around to see that you can now pose your character. You can pretty much close the video now if you want, for you are 90% done. For most beginners, this is enough. The next step is setting up inverse kinematics to make posing much easier. With the bones selected, go back to Edit mode and select one of the feet and press Alt-P. Click the two options that appear. Naturally, this means you have to press Alt-P twice. Do the same with the other feet. Now if you go to Pose mode, you will be able to move your feet bones out like so. Select the foot bone and then, while holding Shift, select the knee bone and then press Shift I. Select to active bone. Set the chain length to 2. Do the same for the other feet. Now move the feet bone and see what happens. Do the same for the hand. Go back to Edit mode. Select the hand bone. Press Alt-P and select those two options in the menu that appears. Do the same with the other hand bone. Go back to Pose mode and set up the inverse kinematics for both hands. Now when I select the hip bone and move it around, I realize it's not connected. Select this bone. Then while holding Shift, select the hip bone, press Ctrl-P and select Keep Offset. Do the same on the other side as well. When you go to Pose mode, you can now play with your new action figure. The rest of the video is just me having fun posing the model and playing with Blender's real-time Eevee renderer, which I will cover next time. The Eevee renderer is a whole topic unto itself. Congratulations on your new posable action figure. There is still more to learn in the time to come. This is Bracewell Jack and I will see you next week. Bye.